Planners are no longer just reserved for the rich and famous. Brides are discovering that the advice of a wedding planner can actually help them save a lot of money and probably a lot of heartache.
As long as the future husband continues to stay out of the fray.
Yes,
I was taught early on. CBS 11's Tiani Jones this morning shows you a few tips the planners give their clients to cut costs.
It's said they are some of the pickiest individuals, not willing to budge on much and known to throw around cash, even cash they don't have.
Well, this is what I want, and when I find what I want, we're going to go with it.
Meet the bride. She's the producer and director of the biggest production of her life.
Yeah, it's really important to me that everyone has fun and that I look good while everyone's having fun.
They're willing to pay more.
Meet the wedding planners. They know better. They know the bride's dream usually outweighs her pocketbook and that the wedding industry is cashing in on the bride's reluctance to budge on any detail.
More weddings are going on, more people are getting married.
Anthony Chisholm, a full-time event and wedding planner, says it's all about supply and demand. And wedding retailers know this.
There are venues that do a markup, and it is because of some of those elements.
What may seem like a little thing, a wedding venue markup, can turn into a big thing like breaking the budget. That's exactly why more and more brides are seeking the advice of a professional.
I totally think you're going to get a better deal, but you're also going to have an expert that can guide you through the process and tell you where you're really not going to get much if you spend a lot of money here.
It's really and truly better if you do get with somebody like that's in a professional in the industry, because they can sometimes get you those discounts that you might not ordinarily, going in just as the bride yourself, be able to get.
Here are the top 3 things experts we talked to say people pay too much for. Number 1,
the invitations. You don't need to spend $7 an invitation.
Wedding planners say brides usually overpay for invitations and need to realize that they are a very small part of the wedding. Secondly, move the date. It could save you thousands. Saturday is not the only day of the week that's suitable for a wedding, but it's definitely the most expensive.
I know no one really would want to get married on a Sunday per se, but brides might look at Fridays.
And finally, there's the bar. Wedding planners we talk to don't like cash bars, and usually their clients don't either. But we are told if you do have an open bar, cut it short and save.
You don't always have to offer a full open bar for the 4 hours. This is a Bichon, and it's a really neat textury look.
Soon-to-be bride Michelle Roberts believes her dream wedding would be over budget without wedding planner Jennifer Fenimore. But even so, a bride will be a bride, and there's just some things no one can get her to budge on.
The reception and the dress.
In Dallas, Tiani Jones, CBS 11 News.
In some circles, it's actually considered a little tacky if you have a cash bar. You charge people to drink at your wedding. Either pay for it or don't offer it at all.
I would think.
Sometimes the theory.
Wedding planners, so you're probably wondering, what do they charge? Well, from what we know, anywhere from 10 to 15% of the cost of the wedding.
And according to the Wedding Report, the average cost of a U.S. wedding, is you ready for this? $27,000. It's a lot of money. A little chilly this morning, but it could be the perfect weekend.